China has renamed 11 places in Arunachal Pradesh. Asked about the renaming, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said Xiangnan is a part of Chinese territory. Xiangnan, the southern part of Tibet as the Chinese refer to it, encroaches its boundary in Arunachal Pradesh, an integral part of Union of India. This is not the first time China has attempted such a renaming of places in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. The renaming is done just ahead of Defense Minister's visit. The latest move at renaming places comes days ahead of the scheduled visit of China's newly appointed Defense Minister General Li Shangfu in India. Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to visit India for the SCO summit this July. The Indian territory that China frivolously tried to rename is south of the McMahon Line, in the area formerly known as Northeastern Frontier Agency and now called Arunachal Pradesh, which is administered by India. In short, the McMahon Line was part of the 1914 Shimla Convention signed between the British India and Tibet. Without China's agreement though, China now disowns the agreement, stating that Tibet was never a sovereign nation and therefore never in a position to sign Shimla Convention. In Shimla Convention, the basis of these boundaries accepted by the British India and Tibet were that the historical boundaries of India were the Himalayas, and the areas south of the Himalayas were traditionally Indian and associated with India. China further claims that by signing the Shimla Agreement with Tibet, the British had violated the Anglo-Russian Convention of 1907, in which both parties were not to negotiate with Tibet except through the intermediaries of the Chinese government, as well as the Anglo-Chinese Convention of 1906, which bound the British government not to annex Tibetan territory. To top it, British Indian officials kept the accord secret till 1938. During World War II, with India's east threatened by Japanese troops and with the threat of Chinese expansionism, British troops secured Taiwan for extra defense. Now the Indian government argues that China claims the territory on the basis that it was under Chinese imperial control in the past, while the Chinese government argues that India claims the territory on the basis that it was under British imperial control. India claims its line in the eastern sector follows its interpretation of the McMahon Line. India claims intent of the treaty was to create a natural mountain border, and over 90% of McMahon Line in fact does follow the watershed ridge between the Himalayas. South of the mountain ridges should be Indian territory and north of the mountain ridges should be Chinese territory. The two armies would be separated by the highest mountains in the world, claims India. The root cause is an ill-defined 3,440 kilometers long disputed border. Rivers, lakes and snowcaps along the frontier mean that the line can shift, bringing soldiers face to face at many points, sparking a confrontation. There seems to be no immediate end to such confrontations to Sino-Indian border conflicts. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much. For more such videos and contents, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.